Hello, I'm Bill City from the Oklahoma City Police Department. Welcome to Police Forum. Several times throughout the year, the Police Department will provide you with new episodes of this program. Our goal is to provide you and the community with information that will help keep you safe and informed. We'll feature a variety of activities and programs the Police Department is involved in to better serve you. The men and women of the Oklahoma City Police Department are committed to working closely with you to keep Oklahoma City a great place to live.
Hi, I'm Master Sergeant Gary Knight of the Oklahoma City Police Department. On today's episode of Police Forum, I'm going to be speaking with you briefly about traffic stops. Nobody likes to be stopped by the police. Oftentimes the event is stressful. It makes people uncomfortable. It makes them feel awkward sometimes being stopped by the police. On the other side of it, police officers are entering a situation that is oftentimes fraught with danger. Each year, there are a number of police officers that are killed in the line of duty while making traffic stops. In fact, if you ask a police officer about a routine traffic stop, he will tell you there is no such thing as a routine traffic stop because of the dangers involved. I'm going to give you some simple tips that will make a traffic stop more comfortable and less stressful for you, and also give you some perspective on what it's like to be on the other side of a traffic stop. First and foremost, when you see the lights flashing in your rearview mirror, pull over to the right as soon as it's safe to do so. Pull onto the shoulder, out of the lanes of traffic. This is what the shoulder of the road is designed for. It's oftentimes known as the breakdown lane. It gives you extra room where cars that are having some type of a problem, or if an officer is pulling somebody over, it gives you room to work over there so as not to be threatened by the flow of traffic. Second, stay in the vehicle with the door closed unless instructed otherwise by the officer. An officer will feel more comfortable with you sitting in your vehicle because, number one, you are not out in the flow of traffic. The flow of traffic is enough of a distraction without having somebody step out of the vehicle. Also, the officer is in a better position to control what's going on for his safety. He has you sitting in a vehicle with the doors closed. It's a more safe environment for everybody involved. It's not only for his protection, but for your protection as well. Third, keep your hands in plain sight, preferably on the steering wheel where the officer can see them at all times. The officer will probably ask you for your driver's license and your insurance verification. At that time, it's okay to remove your hands from the wheel and reach for those items. But as long as your hands are in plain sight, the officer will feel more comfortable. His position will be better because he can see what you're doing with your hands. You're not going to be reaching for something that might harm him. That also goes for everybody else that's passengers in the vehicle, because it's not only the driver that might pose a problem for the officer or pose a threat to the officer, it's everybody inside of that vehicle. So it's a good idea, even if you're sitting in the back seat, to lift your hands. You can put them on the front of or on the back of the seat in front of you. You can even reach up and touch the ceiling if you would like. Just make an effort to show the officer your hands, and he'll understand what you're doing. The final tip is to comply with the officer's requests. He may ask you to step outside of the vehicle. In a case where he may believe that you've had something to drink, he may put you through a series of exercises to test your sobriety level. But comply with the officer. All of his requests are with your safety and his safety in mind. And we ask that you be courteous to the officer in return. The officer doesn't know you when he's pulling you over. He only knows the traffic violation he has witnessed. You may be a fine, upstanding citizen, or you may be somebody with criminal intent in mind. So be mindful of that as the officer pulls you over. It will make it a less stressful event for you and the officer. I've had members of the public ask me, what takes so long on a traffic stop? Sometimes it seems like it takes forever. There are things to remember that the officer is checking while the traffic stop is going on. After the initial contact, he will take your driver's license and your insurance back to the patrol car with him. He will check your automobile to see if it possibly comes back as a stolen automobile. All of these things take time, and plus, unfortunately, if he is writing you a ticket, That takes a few minutes also. That's a form the officer has to fill out and then hand to you for your signature. So it's in everybody's best interest if you can be patient and let him complete his tasks. It's of the utmost importance to the Oklahoma City Police Department to enforce the rules of the roadway, because that is the #1 way that we can keep the public and the roads as safe as possible.
We hope you've enjoyed this segment of Police Forum. We'd like to hear from you if you have any questions concerning the program. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time.
This is one of the most rewarding jobs anyone could ever have.
I want to protect not just my family, but your family too.
I want to help make Oklahoma City a safe place to live and raise a family.
If you want to make a difference, call the Oklahoma City Police Department at 297-1116 or go online at okcpd.com. You can make a difference.